guys, it's Celine Moon Goddess Tarot here with another pick a card reading. I got something different for y'all. All right, I decided to do just a quickie. All right, where I pre-shuffled 3 cards. It's a spot check, and then I got some message cards. I have not looked at any of these cards, and then I'll pull some more messages and then an advice for each pile. Okay. I guess we could use some crystals here, right? So let's do lapis lazuli heart here. And we're going to do the, what is this? The goldstone crystal here. And let's do red. I don't even know if you can tell. I don't think you can tell this is red tiger eye. How about we do, this is also goldstone, but it's a blue one. Isn't that pretty? All right, put that one there. Okay, so the way this works, if this is your first time here, you're going to either, pause this video, take a look at the 3 piles, see which one calls to you. One of the methods I use is kind of ask the question, like, is this my pile? Is this my pile? Is this my pile? And I kind of will kind of focus on how each time I say it to each pile, how it makes me feel, and the one that feels the most comfortable is usually the one that is my pile. So, it's a good way to practice your intuition. Somebody, I saw a video a long time ago. Somebody was using an example of like, okay, you know how when you, and I've mentioned this, I think in other videos, like, if you say, okay, my name is Salima. Okay, yes, that feels very much at home to me when I say my name. It's my name and I have an association with it, right? If you say, okay, and then if I were to say my name is Rebecca, that feels a bit cold, distant. I don't know who Rebecca is. That's not who I am. So if you can use that kind of, it almost feels like you're sticking your finger in the air to see which way the wind is blowing. When you first start doing that, because it feels a bit foreign. But if you practice that, you'll get very familiar with the feeling of when your intuition is kicking in. So just a little tidbit there. But let's get started, okay? So this is going to be pile 1. This is going to be pile 2, and this is going to be pile 3. And I'm going to put timestamps for each pile in the description box, and I'll see you at your reading. All right, pile 1, you picked the lapis lazuli heart. And let's see. Okay, so we'll start off with the tarot cards for your connection here. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, so right off the bat, it feels like your person, the way they're feeling about you in this connection is they're very protective of you in this connection. And they haven't been very open. I don't know if they've told you this before or they're keeping it a secret. Here with the Moon card, though, it is, the Moon card is all about kind of like illusions and things that are not really being brought out into the open, but it also includes the aspect of reflection and pondering and, mulling over things, right? But keeping it kind of to yourself. But it's a positive card in the sense that it's not pulling away. It's not like, if this doesn't sound like your connection, then go to another pile. But this is a connection where you guys have this unsaid romance between you both. It might be happening in the 5D. You guys might be having dreams about each other, or you just intuitively have this knowing and chemistry with each other that you maybe have not said out loud, or your person hasn't said it out loud. But they're very protective here with the 7 of Wands. They have a lot of passion for you. They want to keep this connection in a very, they want to be very careful with this connection, right? They don't want to do anything in haste that could ruin it. And I think that probably has a lot to do with why this Moon card is here also. Like, almost as if, like, it's the whole idea of, like, if you rather not pick the flower, you rather just go visit the garden kind of thing. You don't want to ruin something and then it not last. With the 6 of Wands here, they see this, which is funny, is that they see a lot of success with this connection. They feel like you guys could be a power couple. They feel like you guys really could be so successful if you could just get it to the point where you guys can come together, bring your both of the qualities that you both have, to bring them together and make an incredible power couple. You both have the passion and the brains to make something like that happen. You're both very intelligent people, and you're both very passionate, but in different ways. I think one of you is an extrovert, maybe somebody is an omnivert, where they can be very social when they need to, but also need their like alone time as well. And then with the Nine of Cups, this connection brings a lot of emotional satisfaction to your person. They really don't feel like they don't care for another connection. They don't care for anything other than high quality relationships. And you are absolutely high quality in every sense of the word for them. I don't think that they anticipated this kind of connection, and in the past they haven't been this protective over connections like they are with you, and I think that's why they have had the hesitation here. Okay, let's see what they're thinking. We got, I wish things were different. I want to make it up to you. So this tells me right off the bat that you, pile one, has made some kind of stance here where you've said, okay, I really need you. We got this moon situation has to get going here. We got to move away from this 5D dreaming of each other, being in love with each other, and not really coming together in real life. This is old now. Like there's limits to how much you can grow, right? And fear can hold you back from growing. I think fear is kind of playing a part here in your person's ability to really get past this stage with the moon. And it says, seeing you makes my day. So maybe you guys go to school together, work together. They recently saw you, and I think that, maybe they were missing you. I don't know. Maybe it was one of those situations where it was serendipitous the way they ran into you. But you make their day every time they get a chance to see you. So let's get a couple more messages. Aw, you feel like home. Whoa. Dude, I told you they have a lot to say they're not saying. You make me nervous. There you go. That's why they haven't come to you. That makes me sad though, because like you already love them, right? Like you're already there for them. It's just like their own mind is causing them to like trip over themselves. I don't care what needs to be done. I am in love. Wow. So that's the Six of Wands, right? That's that. We're going to, no matter what, I'm going to come through, make it happen. We can have success here in this connection. My heart aches for you. And lastly, little spiciness coming through. I cannot wait to taste you. Okay, let's get some advice for you, pile one. What advice does the universe have for you? We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and realizations help bring you together. Look at that. I love that for you, pile one. All right, so like I said, it was a quickie. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy how fast this kind of went, if you enjoy the longer ones or something in between. Let me know. All right, until the next one, I'll see you. You take care. All right, pile two. You chose the, what is it? The goldstone. I think it's what this is called. Isn't that pretty? One of my favorites. All right, so let's look at the tarot, and then we'll look at these, thoughts of your person cards, and then I'll pull some other ones, okay? So for the energy in this connection right now and how your person is feeling, we have the Two of Wands. Oh, the Five of Cups. So your person's sad about something, sad about a decision maybe they didn't make or made. Seven of Cups, a lot of fantasizing, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So right now your person is in a state of limbo here. With the Two of Wands, Wands is passion. This might be I think that As far as like how long this connection has gone, I'm not sure. I think that there definitely has been hurt here, but a decision, they're in the middle of trying to decide what to do. Okay, so either you gave them an ultimatum, or there's some kind of factor like religious factors or work or some kind of like foundational issue that is competing with this connection. And your person is really trying to figure out, you see this person with a little kind of like, I don't know what that is, two flashlights or whatever. But they're just trying to get, you know, I just heard get your shit together. You might be thinking that, but like they're trying to figure out the best decision. Or with this Five of Cups, for some of you out there, it could be that they made the wrong decision. Okay, Five of Cups is mourning. Very dramatic card, right? Like she's like under a sheet and going up into the light or whatever. But it is a card about just remorse, just feeling like you fucked up big time, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like there isn't going to be another chance. With the Seven of Cups, I think that your person is trying to be strategic. They can't forget you. They can't put away the emotions they already have for you. So they're going to want to do something with those emotions, right? So like because we're progressing from the Five of Cups to the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a lot. Sometimes can mean fantasizing, but it's also being brave to discover new things, emotionally, to discover new things, to look at things in a different light. Like, let's say they only had a certain way that they did things before, only dated a certain type of individual, or had hard passes with maybe characteristics that people that they date have, and you don't fit any of those molds. But because of the Five of Cups, they see that they fucked up, that it's okay, like they can be different. This doesn't have to fit the social norms of society. They're trying to figure out how they can come back to you in a more mature, emotionally mature way. And with the Wheel of Fortune, that means that this is turning. This situation is not going to stay this way forever. And I hate the way this sounds, and I even hate it when I listen to other readings and they say, "Oh, it's divine timing." But honestly, you know what? When you think about it, you want to be ready, right? You want things to be. You don't want a false start either, where you start off in a passionate connection and then get ghosted, right? Or people are not emotionally ready, mature enough, or whatever circumstances in their life aren't allowing for time for you guys to be there together, maybe. So it's all going to happen when it's supposed to happen. When in my life, when things like this happen, I try to focus on myself, because that's the only thing I have control over, right? I have control over what I'm doing in my life. Let's say you're going to school, you're doing things, you have your own, you have your job, you have things that responsibilities. Just focus on those things. Focus on your spiritual development. And, it seems like that's what your person is doing here with the Seven of Cups. And when you guys come together, because you've both done that inner work, you'll be ready for it to be just absolutely a connection that's full of pleasure, happiness, and peace and harmony, and which everyone wants, right? Okay, so this is what they're thinking. Let's get some thought cards. Your laugh is amazing. That's sweet. I want to be different. See, I told you, they want to work on it. They want to change. You deserve the best, right? They know that they can't be, they're not, if they're going to do this, they're not going to be half-assed at it. That's for sure. I mean, if that brings you any if it soothes your ache, I suppose. I'm losing my words here about like what I'm trying to say, but I want to say if it gives you any consolation, but I don't even know if that's the right word. So we're just going to move past that, y'all. But anyway, that should be encouraging to you, that they see that you deserve the best and that they want to be different. Okay? All right, let's get a couple more thoughts from pile two's person, please, Spirit. Let's meet somewhere secret. Okay. And we got commitment scares me, but I love you. All right. Well, that seems like that was the big, the back and forth here, right? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But they love you. Aw, can I be the big spoon? Your person loves you. I hate that people stifle their opportunities for love sometimes, because it's not what they think they need. All right. Ooh, look at this. This is your advice card, by the way. It says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. All right. There you go. That's your answer. So, be patient, work on yourself, work on the connection. Know that your person does love you. They have work they need to do, right? Let them do it. Okay. Let me know what you think in the comments about this kind of fast kind of reading. If you like it, if you don't, I have long ass readings on my channel if you're new here, so you can check those out too. But anyways, thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you next time. All right, pile 3, you chose the blue goldstone. Isn't that pretty? I love this one. Anyway, all right, so let's look at these tarot cards, and then we'll look at the message cards, and we'll pull some more from 2 other decks, okay? So spot check on this connection. We have the 9 of Swords. Eeh. We have the Ace of Wands. Oh, we only have 3 cards for this one. And the Queen of Wands. Ooh. I think your person has had a discovery about you, an epiphany about you. They stay up late thinking about the passion that they have for you. So this feels like a new connection, or a connection where they have a crush on you, or you guys know you have crushes on each other, but no one has said anything about it. 9 of Swords is like staying up at night, nightmares, just being a bit stressed out, mulling through things over in your mind, not really being able to move past things. So the other possibility here is that you guys have met, you blew their socks off with the Ace of Wands, and you are the Queen of Wands for them. I mean, the Queen of Wands is smart, beautiful, intelligent. She has intuition that is amazing, which is shown by the black cat here. Okay, so yeah, you were a chance encounter, perhaps. They didn't expect. I think they just didn't expect you. I think them getting to know you and running into you, or maybe you guys already knew each other, but you had an opportunity to have like a deep conversation where they see you in a different light now. Okay, they definitely have immense attraction to you, and it's made them, and this could be too that they're shy now about it, like afraid to approach you. So let's see what they're thinking. I need to see you. Okay. Wow, I can feel you. Okay, so that's what freaked them out. This might be some type of soul connection. Wow. Why are you so damn beautiful, pile 3? Isn't that exactly what the Queen of Wands is? I love that. Yeah, your person is head over heels for you. They're like, holy shit. Oh my goodness. All right, so this card comes up often. Crash into you. That's that. Oh gosh, I have music on and now it's like a commercial. So annoying. Anyway, that song by Dave Matthews Band. Crash into you. Check it out. It's a hot little number. What else does pile 3's person want to say? Whoa. All right. It's hard to admit I was wrong. All right. Not sure what that's about. I know that if that sounds weird to you, that what are you talking about? Might not be your pile, but when I think about the 9 of Wands, it's like an argument in your head between either good or bad, actions you should have taken, choices that you made. So it could be that maybe they tried to just brush you off like you were just any other person. Or maybe you were the one that was brave and said, hey, Last time we talked, I felt little butterflies. I felt some connection here, and I want to know if I'm alone in this. And they said that you were alone, which, ouch, by the way. And maybe that's where they're like, damn, I fucked up. And that's that 8, or the 9 of Swords right there. Can we do life together? See, that's kind of like, I don't know why I'm thinking this, because I've never thought of it about that with this card. It's almost like a submission of power to say, can we do life together? Like, I give up. Like, I give up. I'm not going to fight this anymore. You know, clearly we have a deep connection that we can feel each other. We don't have to talk like that. I've never had like that. Who has that, right? That's what I'm getting from that card. We have said, let me make it right. And what did I say? Our connection makes no sense in this world. Wow. All right. Now, let's get a little advice for you, my darling. Pile 3. Let's get some advice for pile 3 about this connection. Advice for pile 3, please, on this connection. Advice for pile. Whoa. All right. Well, everybody else got 1 card. Universe is like, you need 3, pile 3. All right. We got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Great advice. That goes across the board with anything. Love yourself. Definitely. Take time to care for yourself. Soulmate. Yes. Confirmation here. This is your soulmate. It's probably why you guys can feel each other. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Ooh, deeper than that. So past life relationship is a bit deeper than a soulmate. There is some kind of underlying recognition that you guys have realized with each other. I knew there had to be a bigger reason for the 9 of Swords to be here. So this is more like there's other past lifetimes that you guys have met and tried to make this connection work. And one or both of you, there's roadblocks that keep getting in the way. I don't know. Go check out one of my other longer readings and see if one of the piles, calls out to you there. I do a much deeper breakdown in connections and stuff like that. But clearly your person really does care for you and they really want to make this work. And it's uncharted territory. Keep that in mind, okay? Like, this is not normal. This is not typical. And you've got to give it grace. Give it that much grace, right? Give it the grace it deserves. It is not a typical connection. So if you felt impatient or angry or bitter, your person's going through it too, and you guys have never done this before. Just try to be kind to yourself and allow for the universe to work its magic here in this connection, okay? So I really wish you the best. Thank you so much for coming by. Put in the comments if you enjoyed this kind of faster type reading, and I'll try to make more happen if you guys dig it, all right? You take care, and until next time, bye.